Well, we are back with Tom, comic book artist extraordinaire.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
So for your actual artwork, what exactly do you use, since you do like more traditional method, and in general, with your pinup art, comic book art?
Well, if I'm drawing, I usually start, with the pencil and paper, and the pencil I use is just your average pencil you find in any school section of Walmart or Target. It's just a mechanical pencil with regular HB lead. A lot of people are surprised when they hear that I don't use any like special art, pencil, but it's that simple. You just want to make a mark, any pencil will do. And I usually do my work on Bristol board, which is like kind of like a poster board. It's a little thicker than just regular typing paper. That's too flimsy. This one
just because it's thicker, that's why you like it?
Yeah, I mean, it's better quality. It's better, more sturdier to hold. But for art collectors, it's a more presentable piece for professional work. And also the surface. I like to go for a smooth surface. It depends on your inking tools, but the surface takes ink a lot better. As for inking, I like the Sakura line of pens called Microns. They make really nice, affordable pens I mean, I've been using those since I was in junior high. So, they have different thicknesses, so you can do any type of stroke with those pens. And if I use a brush, it's just usually a Winsor & Newton Series 7 brush, size number 2. And it's just a very nice, it's a pretty expensive brush. It's like 20 bucks or so, depending on the size. And you dip it in ink and you just do it the old traditional way of inking. But I modify mine, I customize it, I call it. I take a razor blade and I trim the brush hairs. I don't really recommend it because it's expensive if you do it wrong, but I've sacrificed enough money in brushes to know what I'm doing when I'm trimming my brushes. And I don't know if that's a good habit or not. I think I learned it from my friend Doug. For painting, like I said before, I use the Iwata Micron airbrush. I think they make the best airbrushes. I've tried other ones and it just doesn't have the smooth trigger of the airbrush that I like. Paints, I like the Commark transparent paints for color for my pinup work. I'm trying other paints, in the process of trying other ones just to see what's out there. Some Createx and some ATAC and other stuff. So no verdict yet on those. As far as my pinup stuff, I actually use something even thicker than Bristol board, and it's literally like a really thick cardboard. It's just crescent illustration board, and that has the surface isn't as smooth. It's a little rough, and that's because I like it that way because it makes it look more realistic in the skin pores and texture when I do the paintings. How
big of the paintings do you make when you do these?
They don't go much bigger than 15 by 20. It's not that big.
Okay.
It's just like this big. If it's any bigger, I gotta stand way back just to see the entire thing, and I can keep it manageable. So that's it for traditional stuff. I mean, digital. I mean, most people use Photoshop, some Illustrator, but mostly Photoshop. I still use a graphics tablet, the N203, and that's it for that.
Cool, thanks for the tips.
Yep.
I'm definitely gonna get those pens.
Yes, they're a good deal.
Yeah, I do really want those. Thank you very much.
Yes.